harassing beneficial services, it really shouldn't be kind of cost to us. So it should be passed through. So
Good deal.
Ryan.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's the longest minute.
Message of flag, you can already have all your arguments.
Just waiting for that last minute of the clock.
So I have a quick question that maybe take up this whole minute. So I went to the county website
Too late.
after we talked about the road thing, and there's a button up in the top right-hand corner that says report an issue or a suggestion. So I clicked on it and it took me to the comment page. But does that go anywhere?
It's supposed to. I think that broke a little while ago. You might see there are two things there. To comment, so I need to get that fixed.
Okay.
Okay, 10 o'clock. Welcome to the BOCC meeting for September 30th. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Have an agenda approval.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
First and second. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Commissioner Chamberlain,
Yes.
Commissioner Woodall,
Yes.
Chairman Polley,
Yes.
motion passes.
And now consent agenda.
All right, on today's meeting, I have the meeting minutes for the 23rd. I have a performance bonus for Chris Aldretti with the County Sheriff's Office and a sick leave donation from Deep Pacheco to Canada.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
First and second. Any discussion? Call for the vote.
Commissioner Woodall,
Yes.
Commissioner Chamberlain,
Yes.
Chairman Polley,
Yes.
motion passes.
On to appointments. Bid opening. The time is now 10:01, and I will ask the county administrator to open the bids for the RFP 25-06 for an on-call real estate broker services and report the bids received to the board.
All right, commissioners. Nobody wants to take its time this morning.
Well, of course.
It's always something. All right. The commission, we received 5 proposals, and they are from Melissa Miller, Coast West Real Estate. That's the reason why. Come on. All right. Paul Roberts with Fuller Real Estate. CBRE. Impact Commercial Real Estate, and John Stroh. So those are bids received. We will proceed to evaluate these. Then we have interviews scheduled for later in the month, and then we'll report back with our recommendations in about a month's time or so.
Okay. Permits, licenses, and public hearings. Nothing. Action items.
All right, first I have you, a resolution number 25-36, a motion appointing Susan Kennedy to the Spanish Speaks Library District Board of Trustees for on October 1st, 2030.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 25-36. Resolution appointing Susan Kennedy to the Spanish Speaks Library District Board of Trustees for term expiring on October 1st, 2030.
Second.
First and second, any discussion? Call for the vote.
Commissioner Trimble,
Yes.
Commissioner Wodo,
Yes.
Chairman Porter,
Yes.
motion passes. All right, next I have a personal service agreement between the county and Leverington Associates to serve as the county surveyor. Robert Leverington is here. If you have any questions for him, this took a little while to go back and forth. Getting the attorneys to be on the same page and talk to each other was a little bit difficult. We finally got it suited, and we have things for this one to work on sooner rather than later for us. So
Cool.
we're excited to get started.
Have a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract for the Huerfano County Surveyor, Leverington and Associates.
Second.
First and second, any other discussion? Call for the vote.
All right, Commissioner Wodo,
Yes.
Commissioner Trimble,
Yes.
Chairman Porter,
Yes.
motion passes. All right, Commissioner Nick, to have for you a order request for security cameras for 109 Kansas in the amount of $9,814.
Thank you, sir.
I'll make a motion to approve purchase of cameras for 1 county in Kansas in the amount of $9,814.
Second.
First and second, any discussion?
Yes. Didn't you do this last week?
No, you did the courthouse last week. And which I asked Anthony, why didn't we have both of them at the same time? And he said, oops.
Oh.
There you go.
It was a Monday, Tuesday.
Yes.
That's right. It was a long month last week.
Mm-hmm.
And do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. Sorry, didn't
Did I
you?
not? Yes.
First and second, any other discussion? Call for the vote.
Commissioner Chamberlain,
Yes.
Commissioner Wodo,
Yes.
Chairman Scalia,
Yes.
motion passes. Recommendations next, I have a request to accept the award of a brownfield cleanup grant from the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment to cover the cost of asbestos and lead abatement at the Fox Theater Walsenburg. The scope of the works of this project is limited to abatement of areas that will be impacted by the Phase 2 construction project. This one took a little while to get back from the state. I was worried they were going to get it or we're going to get it. So we're glad to have this amount, $178,350. We'll have to rebid it because this is going to be federal money. It was state money when we applied for it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
They made it happen for us, so that's important.
Well, I make a motion to accept the award of a Colorado Department of Health, Public Health and Environment brownfield cleanup grant in the amount of $178,350.
Second.
First and second, any other discussion? Call for the vote.
Commissioner Woodall,
Yes.
Commissioner Chamberlain,
Yes.
Chairman Spindler,
Yes.
motion passes. All right, Commissioner, next half of you, your September vendor run, this is prepaid. In the amount of $56,948.08.
I'll make a motion to approve the September 2025 vendor run in the amount of $56,948.08.
Second.
First and second, any other discussion or questions? Call for the vote.
Commissioner Finley,
Yes.
Commissioner Waddell,
Yes.
Chairman Spillier.
Yes.
Motion passes. All right, Commissioners, next I have for you your part is 2 CFR Part 200 cost allocation for FY 26. So a little bit of a reminder slash, if you don't know, the cost allocation plan is a document that helps the state, in this case, determine how much grant administration money to pass through to each county. This is because most of those funds are federal dollars and include what the federal government calls indirect costs, possibly to managing the grant, or the grants, the programs funded by the grant, but not actually doing the programs. So basically what happens is we do this big report that explains to us and to the state how much money and time the county, as far as a whole, is putting into its DHS. How much time of Kim and the clerk's office and the treasurer's office goes into doing things specifically for DHS, which is a little bit of an annoying task, but it is what it is. So, and with that, then we get usually about $20,000 that goes back into DHS. You might notice that the org chart is a bit of a blast from the past.
To say the least.
I have corrected that. I think this is actually from 2021. It's just not in this final version. So in the final version that gets submitted to the state, it will have that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have a
I'll make a motion to accept the 2024 cost allocation plan.
Second.
first and second? Any discussion? Actually, I will say that I kind of enjoyed the numbers and seeing the different allocations and how the percentages and everything was very eye-opening. And some of that is interesting. So with that, any other discussion? Call for the vote.
All right, Commissioner Waddell,
Yes.
Commissioner Chandler,
Yes.
Chairman Spillier.
Yes.
Motion passes. And that is the end of action items.
Okay, on correspondence.
All right. First up, we have some notes from the public. And then we have your leave balance as of last Friday's payroll. And that is the end of correspondence.
Okay. On to public comment. Each person will have up to 3 minutes to present the public comment. Please address the board while on the whole through the chair. It's an opportunity for you to express your views to the board. We generally do not engage in a back and forth. So while addressing the board, you'll have 3 minutes to provide your comments. And first up is Ryan.
You can push that.
Good morning, staff, commissioners. Ryan Geese, County Road 68 or 6801, County Road 358. First, I didn't catch, was there a winner announced of the RFP for the realtors? Or you just, this is opening the bids?
It's open bids.
Yep. Okay, so it wasn't revealed if there was what it was? I missed it. I'm sorry. I was distracted. I was just asking if there was a decision into that.
No.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
the
All right.
bid closed at 9. We're just reading out who applied.
Awesome. All right, cool. That's what it was. I'm a little nervous to speak out here because I've read through the changes to the land and zoning codes, the land use codes. A lot of it's over my head, but I just wanted to voice an opinion. I'll just try to read this. I'm not really happy with this. Just kind of roll with me and hopefully you'll get it. My concern that changes to the zoning and land use codes are being pushed by privileged few and the loudest voices for selfish gains. I don't pretend to know what is best for the county and the greater scheme, but I do know that this county is a place that allows for young people to start their lives. The prices of housing around the state and the country is getting far out of reach of the lower class and even a struggle for most middle class incomes. I've read through most of the changes and I haven't been able to forward a trustworthy opinion, but I do trust in Carl Young and in the planning and zoning committee that has put so much work into the proposal. It's very clear, it's very thorough. But I would hope that there is still going to be room for newcomers to the county to begin their dreams. Hoping that the existing residents of Huerfano County can embrace new goals and fresh ideas, or we'll just continue to wither into a playground for the wealthy with the hills full of second homes and vacation rentals. I've had many friends visit Huerfano County, and they soon come to realize the beauty of the Spanish Peaks area and the magic of the land that we have down here. They dream of starting their families, building homes, and a life that the American dream was based on. I fear that the new regulations on lot sizes and temporary camping give too much power to the HOAs and large cattle ranches. I'm aware of the issues brought by the HOAs and the other residents. I've had many conversations back and forth with some of the proponents of those changes. And even we can't come to a middle ground, I guess is the best way. I'm just afraid that if we cannot embrace the newcomers and their fresh ideas, how do we expect to improve the overall economy and lifestyle that's beneficial for everyone? I can only hope this new classifications allows for that so that the county can expand within our borders and become a destination for those young dreamers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Well said. And anyone online?
No, not at this time.
Okay. Staff reports.
All right, commissioners, tis budget season, so I get less meetings. So there's less fun happening. But I did include in here, of course, the real estate broker RP just closed this morning. We read out those bids. Airport consultant closes tomorrow at 4. The comment period for the housing related change to the use code that Ryan just spoke to closes on Friday, and then there's a planning commission hearing next Thursday, the 9th, at 1:30 p.m. Other than that, we had a couple of meetings to try to keep various projects moving along. The Tower Technologies, which are waiting on a final implementation schedule for them. FAA and the Teacup Taxiway, misspelled our engineer's name, to be Gerber, not Graver. So we're trying to look at that. Ideally, trying desire to push that project back a year or so, but that also might not be possible. Everybody's going to come down to how much money Sealight Aeronautics has to contribute to the project. I have been meeting with a few folks on the county's legislative priorities. I met with the Colorado APA last week, and then with the Home Builder Association yesterday about the 35-acre exemption priority. And then I expect that the folks from KLJ will come down in October, and then again, I think in January or February, to do some public engagement for Safe Streets for All before we wrap that up. We did make an offer to someone for the latest bidding assistant position. Hopefully that will come before you as a green sheet in the next week or so. And we are pressing ahead on the commercial card program. A formal approval will probably come to you guys in the next couple of weeks. I think I want to have the P card policy written up before I give you the documentation for final approval, but we've been focusing on the audit right now anyway. So between that and everything else we're going back and forth on, that's still a priority to get done hopefully by the end of the year, but it's not how the list goes.
Very good. Okay, how about anything with the county attorney?
Nothing from the county attorney for this meeting, but he did request an executive session to go over policy changes that we're working through and certain questions to him on those. So there is a request in there for an executive session on county policy updates, with personnel, administration, and internal controls policies.
All right, so on to executive session.
I'll make a motion to go into executive session for a conference with the county attorney for the purpose of receiving legal advice on specific legal questions under CRS 24-6-424B, specifically to discuss updates to county personnel policies administrative policies, and internal controls.
Second.
First and second, call for the vote.
Commissioner Chandler,
Yes.
Commissioner Waddell,
Yes.
Chairman Spillier,
Yes.
motion passes.
Okay. And the board will now recess the meeting and reconvene at 1 PM in executive session. No decisions will be made in executive session. No decisions will be made after executive session. And we are held out at 10:18.
So